What is up, posse? This is a video I desperately did not want to make, but it seems as though my hand has been forced otherwise. You see, for those that know me, one of my favorite movie critics and one of my favorite YouTubers is Stuckmann. I love his professionalism, I love his hilariosity reviews. Heck, I love everything about his channel. And he was, believe it or not, one of my inspirations to reviewing movies on YouTube. And a few years ago, he released a video called A Rant on Annoying Moviegoers. It did pretty well, and I'm going to leave a link for that video in the description below. And I prayed that I would not have to deal with this sort of situation. But, sure enough, I ended up suffering through it. And today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the few experiences I've had that were absolute bull. The experiences where the people around me in a movie theater were just absolutely terrible. Now, I love going to the movie theater. I love going with everybody. My friends, my girlfriend, my family, everybody. It is an absolute great experience. But sadly, not everybody enjoys going to the experience like everybody else and respects the rules there. Because obviously you're told not to talk, not to text, and just be courteous of the people around you. But sadly, there are some people there who just don't get the concept of going to a movie theater. They always act like they're watching the movie at home, which kind of annoys the daylights out of me, and a lot of other people as well. So I'm going to talk to you guys about a few movie experiences I've had that were just absolutely terrible, where the people around me just would not stop. It all started in, I want to say 2015. My mom and I were on vacation, and this was my Christmas vacation. This was when I was still at Landmark with Jessup and everybody else. My mom and I went to go see different movies. She went to see Into the Woods. I went to see Unbroken. It was a relatively packed theater. But then, there was a woman sitting right next to me, and she was talking throughout the entire thing. I mean, sure, she wasn't too bad about it, but because trust me, there are some people I've seen that are actually a lot worse. But overall, she was just commenting like, "Oh my God, jeez." And you know, I turned to her and I tried to be as polite as I possibly can. I said, "Ma'am, I tried to be respectful. I said, "Ma'am, I'm trying to enjoy the movie. Could you please be quiet?" She said, "Okay." Then she started to talk again. Now, she wasn't really talking out loud or anything. She was just kind of whispering to herself, even though it was a little annoying to me at first. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna suck it up. Because, believe it or not, there's actually people that were a lot worse. When I went to see the live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast, there was somebody on their phone. They even recorded the screen using Snapchat, and that also annoys the hell out of me. I mean, there are people who are trying to watch the movie in peace, and you just have the guts to pull out your phone and record the screen, and then post it on whatever form of social media you have. Whether it be Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the hell it is. It just was so annoying. And why would you record the screen? And I'm like, okay, the movie, it was fine. After a second viewing, I'm like, you know what, it's good. It's not as good as the original, not by a long shot. But that experience didn't really ruin everything for me. It did ruin a friend's experience, because he said that another friend just basically spoiled the whole movie for him. But I have to say that the third and final story that I have for you guys might have been the last straw for me. This was when all hell broke loose. So I went to see Bumblebee with some old friends from high school. However, there are these two jackwads behind us, and I'm calling them just for what they are. They are total jackwads. They were sitting behind us, and what were they doing? Talking! And not like the woman from Unbroken who was just whispering the stuff to herself and her friend. No, they were talking out loud, like as if I'm talking to you right now. They were commentating on everything that was going on. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, there's Bumblebee. Oh, there's Optimus Prime. Oh, there's John Cena. And multiple people had to tell them to be quiet. I told them to be quiet. And a theater attendant told them to be quiet. And like, almost every time we had to tell them to please be quiet. Like, not even 2 minutes in, they would continue to talk. And it annoyed, excuse my French, but it annoyed the shit out of me. I was so pissed off that I was very seriously considering getting the manager and telling these people getting them to tell these people to leave. Because I tried to be nice, and it takes a lot to get me angry. But for them to come in, ruin a movie experience by just talking out loud for everybody to hear, and this movie theater was relatively packed for Bumblebee. I didn't see it opening day. I saw it a few days afterwards. But for you to just go on and just keep doing commentary after commentary throughout the entire movie, that annoys everybody. And honestly, I thought a fight was going to break out because there was one guy after the movie, he went up to the two guys and he just went on a total rant to these guys. I honestly thought things were going to get violent. I thought the police were going to get involved in this. But thankfully, they weren't. And I'm sorry if I went on a little rant there, but this is just my response to Chris Stuckmann's Rant and Annoying Moviegoers video. But you guys obviously know that I love movies, and that one of my dream jobs is to become a film critic. If not, then I'll become a radio DJ for a professional sports team. Maybe the Panthers, who knows. But I just was overall disappointed whenever I go to a movie theater. Like, I usually have high hopes to have a nice movie experience where there's like no commentary, like nobody posting anything on social media, where you see the screen on their phone just light up bright for everybody to see. This is just insane, man. And I was just very annoyed with these three people. Now, I'm going to see Glass this Friday with my girlfriend, and there will be a review coming up on Friday night. Hopefully, this will be a new experience, because I just really want to have a good time at the movie theater. And I'm looking forward to a bunch of other movies. I will have the Posse Choice Awards come out sometime. Maybe on Sunday, I'm not entirely sure. Since Saturday, I'm going to be very busy. But yeah, I just think that this is going to be, I think Glass is going to be a decent experience, even though I'm hearing mixed reviews about it for right now. So, until next time, see you later, Posse.